It's time to soothe, groove, and move those hidden innuendos. Hello, and welcome to the program.
Let me tell you about a date I just went on.
Please do.
So this guy, he was younger,
Okay.
and we talked on the phone quite a few times, and we just really, I thought we hit it off. I mean, we would laugh and that, and he would send me good morning texts, and I'd send back. And finally I said, so when are we going to meet? And he said, eventually we decided, okay, well, we'll meet such and such a time. And we had a great first date. I mean, we laughed and talked, and I just thought he was great.
Yeah.
Well, when he left, I said, well, text me when you get home or text me tomorrow. Or I said, text me tomorrow. And he said, I'm going to text you when I get home. And I thought, oh, that's nice. That's a good thing. So when he doesn't text me when he gets home, the next morning, I don't hear from him. And then the next day I don't hear from him. I'm thinking, okay, what happened? What went wrong? And then I think I texted him something, and finally he texted back. And then after that, it was just really sporadic. I wouldn't hear from him. But I gave it a shot. I tried, and I even had to play the game of, okay, thanks for the good first date. I had a lot of fun. It was nice meeting you, and, I wish you the best.
Right.
Because I need that closure.
Exactly.
Within 20 minutes or within 10 minutes, he was texting me again. Wait,
What was he texting you?
Louise, wait, when are we going to get together? What are we going to do here? And I'm thinking, hey, so, and then when I said, okay, so when are we going to get together? I don't know. And I'm thinking, okay. It's like, I gave it a shot.
Yeah. He was breadcrumbing you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've had guys do that to me a lot.
Yeah.
And so I've learned that, it's almost like the Godfather thing, just when you think you're out, they pull you back in. I'm the Al Pacino of the dating world. And so it's like I've had guys that do that they must feel that I'm just pulling away and that. And then they just start reaching out and just, breadcrumbing me and just say, hey, this and that. And then, because, we're forever hopeful that the romance is there and that. And you say, oh, okay, here I'm back. Oh, and then they pull away and then
You're not the only one, by the way. There's a lot of women.
Stop. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
other women.
No, I love the Al Pacino. Hoo-ah, yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. I love the, what was that movie with Keanu Reeves? Devil's Advocate?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's Godfather's my favorite. You can't go past Godfather. I mean, he was, in fact, I need a moment while I think about that.
Would you like to date Al Pacino? I think he's still available and still alive if you'd like to date him.
I'm probably too old for him.
Probably, yeah.
So, but when he was younger, yeah. But, yeah, no. Just his acting is really good. I appreciate it.
There's a lot of good actors when it comes to dating, too.
I'm one, too.
Do you really?
Can you? If I have to, yeah.
Like how so?
I can pretend that I'm interested.
Oh my gosh, you're mean.
I know.
Oh my God, what a cock tease.
Reason 534 as to why I'm still single.
So what if you don't do any acting and just be very genuine? Say, yeah, I had a great time with you. Actually, I don't really like you. I think you're a douchebag. I would love that, by the way. I would love women to just be totally honest. Remember like Liar Liar?
Yeah.
Where you can't lie?
Yeah.
I would love for men and women just to be like that. Why do you want to date me? Just because I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Or why do you want to date me? Because I want you to take me out to dinner. Mm-hmm. Like, I think if you had that type of honesty in today's dating world, I think there'd be so much more respect for each other. Even though you don't like them, but I just still respect them at the end of the day. Yeah.
I think that would help too. I mean, because, as much as I complain and whine about what the guys do, I know I'm probably just as bad. But because I've had guys just kind of disappear on me, ghost me, I've always tried to tell them why I'm not interested in pursuing it further. I always try to tell them, send him a text. Like with this guy, the last one, I sent him a text and I said, you know what? I just don't think it's there for you. And I don't want to waste my time anymore. I said, I think you deserve that when a woman asks, do you want to get together, that you jump at the opportunity? Because I was thinking about the conversation we had. I said, I think you should jump at the opportunity, and you don't do that with me. I said, so I'm going to move on. And I said, the thing is, I was putting all the blame on me because I didn't want it to feel like, this bitter old woman's coming at you.
Well, I don't think he did. I don't think you put the blame on you. I think he put the blame on you to make it perceive that you are actually the one to blame.
Yeah, well, that could be. I mean,
Oh, it is. Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of that, but I told him before I ended up, I said, I think you're a great guy. And I said, this will be the last text you'll receive from me because after this, I'm going to block your number so that I don't call you anymore. Because I just wanted to seem like it was all me because my fear at the time of writing it, and I see what you're saying, but my fear was that, he was going to think, oh, that bitter woman. And I don't want people to think that of me.
I don't think that's bitter. I think that's you just saying, hey, we gave it a shot. I was really looking forward to it. You told me you were going to text me back.
Yeah.
You said that you were going to be the one. You.
Yeah.
You were the captain of the ship. And guess what happens? You threw us right into a freaking iceberg. And now that I'm asking you for a life jacket, you're like, oh, wait, hold on, I'll go grab it. And you just never did.
Yeah.
You just failed at it. And I believe that if a real man really wanted and desired that woman, they would do everything that they say they do. Yeah. I'm going to call you when I get home. I'm going to see you tomorrow night. I'm going to make plans for us. Real men who really want that woman, they will do everything in their power to let her know that it's working for me.
Do those men exist?
I'm raising my hand, by the way, people.
But you just don't meet them. They're just not like that. I've met a lot of men that they show everything up front. They send you flowers. They do everything, and then it just kind of peters out.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I want someone that's honest with me. You don't have to send me flowers. You don't have to spend a lot of money on me. I just want your time. I love getting a good morning text.
Yeah. I actually love this. I want women to know that men like myself, we do want that ultimate connection. How great is it to know that you get a voice note from me saying, I'm thinking of you. And then I get a voice note from you saying, likewise, I'm thinking about you even more. I can't wait to see you tonight. Or I'm hoping that we can chat tonight because I know you've got the kids. When I have like these emotionally intelligent women who know that right now I can't talk to you, I'm either working with the kids, podcasting, and I get a message saying, I know you're busy. I can't wait to talk to you or I can't wait to see you. That is the most refreshing thing when a woman says that, don't worry, I'm okay. The one thing that we lack when it comes to the dating world is the one word that we crave and the one word that, believe it or not, can ruin relationships. And you know what that word is? Promise. Not love, not sex, not relationship, promise. We lack that word and we crave that word. And I feel like no one ever says, I promise I will love you. I promise I will call you. I promise that when we match, you will get a response from me.
Yeah.
Or better yet, I promise I won't hurt your feelings. Promise is gone.
Yeah.
So how can we bring that powerful word promise back into the dating world?
I think that would be a whole new generation.
The younger generation?
Yeah. I think that so much happened with the women lib movement that men don't know whether they're going to be thanked for opening a door or barked at for opening a door for a woman. Yeah. I love when a man opens a door for me. I love when they wait. If we're in an elevator, they step aside and let me go first. I love those. But chivalry. A lot of guys, chivalry. A lot of guys don't know whether to do that or not, and I think that's the start of maybe why we don't have promise anymore. I think we've lost and women on their part, a lot of times we don't act like ladies, and that makes men not, they think of us more of a buddy or this or that. When I go out on a date with someone and the man opens my car door for me, at first, I don't know what to do, but then, the more it happens, the more you appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you know what I've been really fed up with lately? Is I put a lot of energy. I waste a lot of energy when I match with someone. What I do? I don't just text them. I send them a very sincere and genuine voice note. Introduce myself, let them hear my voice, how happy I am that we connected, and like, hey, let's grab a drink, let's FaceTime, let's talk on the phone, whatever you're comfortable with. I let them know that I want you to be the one to pick how you want to communicate with me. because I want you to know that it's safe. And I always provide my phone number. Lately, a lot of these women just put a thumbs up or okay. It's like, really? That's it? Like, pardon my French, but go fuck yourself. Like, how dare you think that it's okay just for you to put a thumbs up when I'm wasting my energy trying to get to know you, right? Because if you liked me and I like you back, and I'm being the first one to initiate contact and say, let's talk, and you give me a thumbs up, that might as well just give me a finger up, you know, like the middle finger, because I just think that's just a low blow. And what I don't like and what I really can't stand is women who have that bad energy from previous dates, previous relationships, and they bring that into the online dating world. And whenever they match, they have this like, fuck you face to everyone. Like, I don't care about you. And when they go on dates, you feel that energy. It's just like that wall is so high, you can't get around it. And I feel like women need to bring that wall down. Bring it down.
I remember when I was younger, I was visiting my oldest sister, and we saw a lady walk in, and she just had this really sour look on her face. I mean, she just looked sour and everything. And I leaned over to my sister. I said, "Who's that?" I said, "Why is she so upset?" She goes, "Oh, well," she goes, "she's older and she's never been married, so she's just kind of bitter." And I thought, at that time I was much younger, and I just remember thinking, I never want anyone to ever say that about me. I never want someone to say, she's single. Look how, she's so bitter. No wonder no one wanted to marry her, because she's so bitter. And I thought, I think we have to, because I've dated a lot of divorced men, and divorced men, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they almost made me feel like I was paying for what their ex had done. Not only did I have to listen to their complaints about their ex, but then they were punishing me for what she had or had not done.
Yeah, they're making you be the therapist.
Yeah. And I just thought, that's something where, like I said earlier, I've been dating for 100 years, and I've been hurt a ton. And I've tried to not hurt men, not make them pay for my past. And I might not have been perfect all the time, because it's like I've mentioned before, I'm a little suspicious. I went out with I met a guy online once that we were just coming back, as when I was up in LA, we were just coming back from dinner, and we'd been talking, and I don't know how it came up, but we were talking about how some people lie before you meet them. And he goes, "Well, you lied to me." And I said, What did I lie about? He goes, "You said you were attractive."
Wait, what?
First of all, if you knew me, I would never say I was attractive to somebody, but to come out and say, I mean, I was just stunned. I didn't.
Dude.
Yeah. And so that hurt.
Sure.
And it's just like, how do you, I'm trying to cover it up, like, and I told him, I said, I would have never said that, and that's things like that, you can't help it, but you do put a little notch in your brain thinking, okay, make sure, so I always try to be really honest with everything I said. So there's no false bravado. There's no false, they don't think I think I'm something that I'm not. That type of deal.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, but
yeah, seriously, no, that's bullshit. No man should ever fucking say that.
Yeah, no, he's. I was just like, needless to say, we did not go out on a second.
Yeah,
Did
you kiss him?
No. No. If I had, he would have got no tongue.
Yeah, he would have bit his freaking tongue off.
Gee, yeah, no.
Yeah, well, no, that's still, regardless, that is uncalled for.
Yeah, thank you.
That's not what gentlemen do. So for the male race, I do apologize.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was just, it was just, it kind of,
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I actually remember I was on a date with this girl. We were off to a great start, having a great time. And then I think after her second drink, she got a little tipsy and just being funny and chatty. And then she said to me, "Oh, you have like small hands." I was like, I got small hands. I was a little like taken back by that. I was like,
Right.
Bitch, that's kind of a fucking mean thing to say.
Yeah.
I should have said, well, I didn't want to say anything mean, but I was like, obviously you are not getting a second date, because secondly, she couldn't really control her alcohol. Because after that second drink, she became like college, 2006 spring break, just was out of control. And then the fact that she has to tell me that I have small hands, like that's not cool.
Oh, see, that's just me. That's just being me. Yeah. I went on a blind date once with this guy when I was probably in my mid to late 20s, I guess. And we went to the Huntington Gardens.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, this was a blind date. We just met and we laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh. And I mean, it was such a great date. We would laugh so hard that we'd have to go back through an exhibit because we hadn't seen it. We'd been laughing so hard. And we just had such a great time. And he goes, yeah, I definitely want to see you again. Okay, great. This is exciting. Next day, I get a call from him. Hey, Louise, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make my date. I'm in Vegas. I decided to get back together with my ex-girlfriend. We got married.
Oh my God.
Great. Perfect. Yeah.
So he was fluffing your feathers.
Yeah.
You were getting all happy and like, man, this guy's great. Like amazing energy.
Oh, yeah, great.
No awkward pauses.
Oh, we were laughing so hard and having such a great time.
Do you believe that though? Does the party believe that he went and got married?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Because the guy that hooked us up, he told us about.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah. Because I told him because he asked me how it went. I said, oh, yeah, it went great. And he kind of gave me a odd look. And then I said, but he called and told me that we couldn't make a second because he's got married. He goes, yeah. He goes, that's why I was looking at you so strangely. He goes, yeah, he went and got married this weekend.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering because if he had a good time, if it looked like he had a good time, or unless he was being a good actor.
He could have been, but you know what? Being an actress, I'll take any audience I can get. If you like my jokes, I'm putty in your hands.
I love it though. You're fun. You are funny though.
Thank you.
You are, and I think that goes a long way. It's good to have some humor, and especially in relationships.
Well, you got to.
But there's some sadness too. I gotta tell you this: that I don't want to say dating, but we went on a few dates. This really amazing woman, great smile, very very pretty. We went on a couple dates. She actually invited me on her boat on our second date, and we had an amazing time. We spent the night on her boat, and then we woke up early in the morning, went to go look at the caves in Dana Point. And just ever since then, that was about 2 weeks ago, I've just been thinking a lot about our connection. As great as it is, can I really see myself with her? And I just kept thinking about that. And then this morning I just sucked it up and sent her a voice note saying, I think you're an amazing woman, but I just don't think you and I are compatible. And it really hurts to let that person know and go, because you don't want any ill will, but you really truly want to wish them the best. And I really do. But it was just really hard. And I hope that she understands. And I really hope that she finds an amazing man because, like I said, she is incredible. And not because she's got a boat, but she's just got a very warm and hospitable personality. So if she's listening, I really do hope that she finds that man because she's one of those hidden gems for sure.
Well, you know, I have to tell you, you're a great guy.
Thank you.
After we met, you're such a nice guy. It's like I was trying to think, who do I know? Good for him. Who would, and I just, you're really a good guy. You're easy to talk to. You're comfortable. I'm glad we're friends.
Me too.
It's like I said, a lot of the guys, that's the frustrating part with dating is that a lot of the guys, they don't think about friendship.
Yes.
And I believe that friendship has to be the foundation for any good relationship.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
just think you have to have that friendship.
Yeah. And I actually find it more enjoyable for me to have more women that are friends than men because I don't know, for some reason I just tap a lot into my feminine energy. I do like sports, don't get me wrong. Any man, I do love it. But would I rather sit at a bar all day Sunday and watch sports or be outside with like my girlfriends at brunch and just like hanging out? I'd much rather do that.
Yeah.
And just talk about what's going on in your dating life and her dating life and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I enjoy that more than like sitting down just drinking and watching football.
That's the thing. The guys are good gossips too, man. You get it. They're good gossips.
Sure.
Because as you were saying that, I was thinking, just getting the gossip on women. But then I thought, wait, men gossip too. So it's, if you get in a good group of guys, because I love men, I love them, and I love being around them. I love the testosterone. It's like I was thinking about our interview, and one time I was coming back from seeing my dad. He lived in the Virgin River area, and I was coming back on the 15. I saw this car ahead of me, way in the distance. This car suddenly just rolled over. It was a Lexus SUV, and it just kind of rolled over and went into, is that the median that's between
Yeah,
everyone?
right.
And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and so I'm far enough away that I can pull up and stop. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I can do. But suddenly you see all these cars pulling back, and this army of men just start appearing. And I'm just thinking, still affects me today. Just seeing these men, they immediately went down and started trying to help this family to rescue him and to get him free of the car and all that. And I just, I love the strength that men bring. I love the protectiveness, because as a single woman out in the world, I have to protect myself.
Sure.
I have to, but I love it when men, I'm not too much into metrosexuals. I love men.
You don't like metros? I thought metros were, yeah, because there's metros, then what are the guys today? Because metrosexual, you don't really use that term anymore. But that's so 2003.
I just dated myself. Great. What do they use now?
What is it? I'm trying to remember. What is it?
Well, the men that paint their nails and have all the earrings and the necklaces.
That's not man. They're not men.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. It's like, I want a manly man. Tim Allen type man.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. Do you know something just about the fingernails? By the way, I was in Lake Tahoe for 4th of July week and literally noticed there's a lot of men painting their fingernails and toenails. And I'm like, what did I miss? Did I just happen to fall asleep for like a good century and a half and just wake up and see that men can paint their nails? Like, what's going to happen next? Are men going to start wearing dresses? Or high heels?
Already. Hello.
What has happened to the male race? Seriously, what did I miss?
Well, have you seen that meme on Facebook of Cary Grant? How he was so dapper and always looked so great.
Yeah.
And then you see what the men look like now, and just
something like that. I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah. Going out to dinner, like when I see. So for me, I like to wear a V-neck if I'm going on a date because, again, it's casual. But if I'm dating you, I'll get really dressed up. I'll get a button down. I'll make you look like as if you're dating a movie star. But that's the problem today is there's a lot of men who they don't want to really look desirable because like, I already got this girl. And these women get dolled up. They spend hours to get dolled up, and men take 5 minutes to put their backwards Yankees hat and a V-neck shirt and some Air Jordans, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I think that's just today's fashion, though. Just to look like a slob.
Well, yeah. Some men look good with their hat backwards, and you have to kind of give that one a slide by sometimes. But
would that work with you? You like a guy with a hat backwards or frontwards?
It depends. It depends. Yeah. I like men, and I like strong men because I'm a strong female, and so it works on some of them. It works, but some of them it's just like no. But I don't say that to them. It's just
you should. I honestly believe that women, if you don't like what you see on a man, let him know. Honestly, we get dressed up for you. So if you went up to a man and said, hey, just so you know, you're a handsome guy, don't put your hat backwards, or don't wear that yellow mustard shirt. It doesn't look good on you. If someone came up to me and said that, I'd be like, okay.
Well, is this someone that you know or just going
it doesn't matter. Someone you know or don't know. If they're trying to tell you truthfully, this looks horrible on you, take that with all respect and say, I appreciate that. I will definitely make sure I don't wear that again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about going up. My thing is I worry that I'm dipping into someone's bucket. I mean, you look like you put in this effort to get dressed and to come, and you think you're looking good, and then someone to come and say, "No, I'm sorry." That's
But that's the thing, though, is that I don't think they are putting a lot of effort into getting well dressed.
If you know them and they're not.
Yeah. And you can't do that with women, by the way. That's why I say women tell men what works and what doesn't work, but men don't go up to women and say what doesn't work because yes. Don't
tell her she looks fat.
Never.
Even if she asks, does this make my butt look fat? Don't answer.
Nope.
You're not going to like how it comes out.
Yeah. If you want a piece of the prize, don't ruin it. Yeah. Don't ruin it.
Yeah, that's just the beauty of relationships. Yeah, because I always worry, do I look all right? Do I yeah, and I'm pretty casual, it's
I love how you said that, by the way, because now I wanna show I wanna play this here. We gotta look at your Bumble profile since you mentioned,
okay.
"Hey,
Alright, go ahead.
dress for success." You wanna get your phone out and see your profile?
I don't really want to.
Eh,
I've seen it. I don't want to.
you don't have to, but I just thought
Uh,
I'd share with you what I'm looking at here.
okay. Okay. Alright. That's right. Hit her when she's down. Let me see let me find my profile. It's lovely. I love it. It's fabulous.
It is a good profile.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Alright, I'll segment here real quick. Share screen. Alright, so since you brought it up, I'm gonna be your best and worst critique, but I say this with love. You know I do. You know I love you, girl. Alright, so right off the bat, you know which picture I'm looking at? Which,
And
by the
there's
way, this is actually your most popular picture.
and there's nothing wrong with it. The only
Really?
well, I got back from the gym. What?
Did you get back from the gym?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first off, let me just say, if you want a bathroom selfie pic,
Mhm.
remove whatever conditioner or shampoo that's right in front of it,
Okay.
and also whatever that type of concoction pink bottle that you have.
Castor oil?
Castor oil. Yeah. Get rid
If
of
you don't drink it, it goes on your skin.
all that crap, right? Everything that's on that counter, get rid of it. Make sure that window is clean, which it does look clean.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. But if this is a gym selfie pic,
No, this isn't the gym. This is in my house.
okay, so this is an after gym selfie pic. How about do it when you're showered and ready?
Okay.
Because if you are doing the gyms, if you
Uh-huh.
are doing one after the gym, do one during the gym. That way we know that this is a gym selfie,
Oh, okay.
right? Because this looks like, honestly, this looks like to me you just woke up from having one too many margaritas last night.
Really? I'm gonna delete that.
Yeah,
I
this needs to
that
delete for sure.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
deleting it.
yeah.
However, edit profile. Okay, yeah, because I don't drink, so that's no good. Okay, so it's gone.
But I do like the reason why you post this picture because it shows your full body
Yeah.
and that compliments you.
Mm,
If that's the case, get rid of all that crap.
mm.
See the difference?
Well, nobody's liked me since then, so
Watch what happens. But I'm going to read your bio here.
okay.
Why does no one want to commit? Great question. I'm looking for my best friend, fun dates that can turn into something permanent, i.e., marriage. So you do want to get married. I love that. I would rather wake up to the same person every day for the rest of my life than revolving door every so many years. I want someone who knows me, laughs with me. I love it. Long term, that's what you want.
Mhm.
Can we be okay with instead of aiming really, really high? I get that. Let's aim really low right now
Okay. I
and
want someone
progress.
to swipe right.
If that will happen. That-
That's how low I have to aim.
no, don't say that. Don't say that
Please
because
swipe right, please.
yeah, women, by the way, do not say anything negative about yourself, right? Or don't say anything negative about dating because guess what? Men are going to know that you are a negative person right off the bat. This is the first impression.
Okay.
So come up with something positive. And I wouldn't say why. I would just come up with like how or what instead of why. I don't know. For some reason, when I hear why on a dating app, it's just like you're like trying to come up with some type of remedy or a clue. Like, I don't want to know why. I want to know how. Like, how can I meet you? Not why do I have to meet you, but how can I meet you? You know what I mean? Yeah, come up with something different than why does no one want to commit?
Mm.
Or how about like, how can we make our first date more memorable? Something like that,
Okay.
right? Where it intrigues the men to say,
Hmm.
I'm in. Let's figure that out.
Right.
I love about me. You got your description here. But again, I like the profile. I like the bio. I'm just scrolling down here, waiting for me to scroll down. Okay. I like this picture. I really do.
Which one?
It's a good smile. My healthy obsession is working out with my trainer.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay. Does that really relate to dating?
Well, yeah, because if I'm in shape, guys are more attracted to me.
Then that's where the gym selfie goes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, one day I'll take a gym selfie.
Okay. But going back to this, I liked it. Yeah. That's great. You like to work out.
I have a great trainer.
That's great, but we're not dating your trainer.
Sometimes it feels like I am. He's the boss of me.
He's the boss of you, but we want to find a real boss for you.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So try and find something different than that. Something that relates to relationships, that relates to you, like the man that you're going to be with. We'll find that one later because I know we're kind of crunched on time here.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like the picture, don't really care for the text, working out with my trainer. That really proves nothing with dating. That's going to be when you are dating and you tell your man, I love my trainer. I'm really happy because I have a good trainer. That's where he comes in.
Okay.
Okay. The picture of you looks like you're at work in a conference room.
2 of them I'm at work. It's in my office.
Okay. If it is your office, show more your office and less that table in the background.
Well, I need to get rid of these pictures altogether and put newer ones.
You said it, not me.
And it's even recorded.
I don't like your hair back, by the way.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like your hair like that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that. Favorite quality in a person is honesty. Can you elaborate on that?
Okay.
Right? Like within honesty, what does that mean for you?
Okay. Does it say that?
Right underneath my favorite quality in a person is honesty.
Qualities I value?
It's right above, right below where you're wearing the black button down with the, it was like a lavender top.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking at there we go. Huh. Okay. Now I see. Sorry. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that one has to be.
This is actually, I don't know, it's a cute picture of you. It is a cute picture of you with the hair down. You're not really smiling, you're just smirking.
Oh.
You're like in a little elevated angle.
This one?
No, that's a good picture.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
I actually do like that one. I think it's very pleasant.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, this one sticks out. So I would keep this one.
Okay. But I had one that I had up that this one, it hurt when the guy left this quote. He said, tranny. Oh. And then he blocked me or whatever, so I couldn't respond. I wasn't going to say anything mean. But then that has gone through my, I'm thinking, oh shoot, I can't change if I look like a tranny. I don't know how to change that.
First off, you're not a tranny. Don't ever think that. Don't ever let men think that. And I'm sorry that a fucking idiot had to say that.
That one, that hurt because I thought,
sure,
what to do to, but okay.
All right. So political statements, religious statements. Yes, it's going to narrow down the right man for you. But again, this is dating, right? We already know what your religious and your political background is in the front.
Yeah.
We already know that.
Okay.
But if you keep badging it and stabbing it, that just tells a man like, I get it.
So, my thing is I want to be honest with them because I tried, I'll any guy that swipes right on me, I'll take and go from there. And I just don't want, I don't want to, I try to be transparent is what I try to be.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Right. That's going to be a great conversation when you guys are at the bar or wherever talking about how much you love MAGA and all that stuff.
Can I still say that I support our military and first responders?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because that's not really leaning towards any political party. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying because there may be some amazing liberals. I know, but they won't think of it like as just because you're a Trump supporter, I'm not going to support you. There are actually some really nice people that are like, I don't care. I just want to be with you.
Yeah. Well, my gym buddy, she's liberal and I adore her. I think she's just great. She's nice and she probably has a hint that I'm conservative, but I have a lot of friends that are conservative.
Yeah.
Or that are liberals that I just adore. But it's, like one guy I met off of here, he was a liberal And I thought, okay, that's fine. And you saw what I have at the beginning. Well, our first phone conversation, he just starts beating me up and saying how stupid the other side is and how stupid. And I thought, luckily my catalytic converter started acting up at that time where I said I have to go. It cost me over $1,000 for that. But I was just like, I don't. I was more, and I see what you're saying, because I was more interested in seeing who he was,
Yes.
rather than him beating me up for what I believe.
Right. Yeah. And you see, if you see an amazing man who sees his profile, he's going to think the same.
Yeah.
That you're beating up,
Yeah.
left-wing people. And there could be some amazing people. They don't care about that.
Yeah.
So again, entirely up to you, but I like the service, but don't make it political.
You're right. I see your point.
Did you have one more picture? It's coming up here. Is that it?
That's it. I think I only had to. So the only quality I have is that I'm amazingly funny. So when I texted back to the guy, I had to lie and just say some other things about me.
Well, speaking of description, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. Calling all you SoCal amazing. Oh, actually, by the way, how old are we looking for, by the way? What's our age range?
Let's do it. Well, since I get a lot of them anyway, let's do like 45 to 66.
45 to 66. All right, here we go. All right, let's try this again here. Paging all you SoCal men 45 to 66. My new friend, Louise. Say hello.
Hello.
And no, it's not Louise.
It's Louise.
It's Louise.
As in every little breeze seems to whisper.
There you go. See, look at that. She's funny and clever. Here's what she wants, gentlemen. Don't hurt her, first and foremost. Compliment her. If you do have kids, great. If not, that's okay too. She's seeking a 6'2" and above. Fit, bearded, hairless is okay on the top. But if you look like Henry Cavill, Mel Gibson, the tall Mel Gibson before he got short, and or a Tom Selleck all combined in one, green light.
Clark Gable, too, will go.
Or Clark Gable, there you go. If you actually happen to serve in the military or police, even better. That's what she's looking for, a manly man. Here's importantly what she doesn't want. Guys who lack masculine energy. And what I mean by this, I want you guys to take this as a note here. Don't make comments about her. Compliment her. Tell her how nice she looks today. Tell her thank you for making that amazing cup of coffee this morning. Tell her I can't wait to see you. Her love languages that she's looking for, physical touch and quality time. And most importantly, she just wants you to be around and appreciate her.
Yeah. Thank you.
Not a whole lot to ask. What do you think?
I think it's good. If you're out there, call me.
If you're out there, if you see what you like, and she is, I've just met her twice. She is a fantastic human being. Like, really is. So if you like what you see, send me a DM on TikTok. But again, I think you guys, when you guys do hang out with her and meet her, you'll be very, very impressed and you'll love it because she's really fun to hang out with. Can I hang out with you more often?
I'd love it.
I think it'd be a lot of fun hanging out with you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love it.
I like guy buddies. I love them.
Yeah. Well, awesome. I like that too. Well, I think we said enough here. Let me just close this out here real quick here, my friend. Is that if there happens to be a song that helps you soothe or groove or move on your good or bad days, tell us what's the name of that song.
There's two that I kind of have mine. It's the one by Keith Urban, Tonight I Want to Cry. And then after that, it's Moving On by, I'm trying to think what it is, but those two songs, if I have something that I just kind of need to let it ruminate, then I'll put it on my pod in my ear and just hit it on repeat where it just keeps going and playing over and over. I'm Moving On by Rascal Flatts.
I'm Moving On?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. Yeah, music, I do believe, is the remedy to everything. Like when you're happy, getting ready to go on a date, when you're at home because you know that you just got your heart broken, or when you're just kind of just questioning whether or not I'm going to find love again. Those types of songs, different types of genres and ways of instrumentalizing these types of songs, it definitely like hits the heart in all different directions. I love it. Well, you know what? I love our time together today. Thank you for being here. Can we do it again later?
I'd love to, yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with me today. I appreciate that.
Anytime.